First of 8. And racing, Bondi Business jumped away quickly. Close call into stride well also. Driving forward, Mr. Universe in search of the lead. None of Your Business pushing on as well. 4 wide on the course. Snipper Gent 5 deep. It's gone up there just in advance of Kawara. White Hot, bang along, settle near the rail. A length and a half to Adroit. Western Jet back in the field, along with the newcomer Time to Admire. And back last is Partey, but about only 5 or 6 lengths at the most here at the 800 from the leader, Mr. Universe, who takes them down the side. Mr. Universe, a half to 3/4 of a length. None of Your Business. Snipper Gent working around them 3 wide. The pace only a modest one at this stage. Being back on the inside there. Bondi Business running 4th. Close call in the centre is next, and then Kawara sitting 3 deep, tracking, getting a bit of cover coming to the home corner. Western Jet about to peel off to the outside now as they set sail for home. In behind them, bang along, White Hot as well, and Partey's following Western Jet as they reach the 300 now, and on the outside Kawara went up with Western Jet. Partey letting loose as well. Back on the inside is White Hot coming through. Western Jet and Partey, the 2 fancies though, have come away to fight the finish of the race out. Western Jet's in front of Partey. It's Western Jet ridden with great gusto. Western Jet clings on from Partey in a great finish. Over on the inside, White Hot probably third home, just in front of Kawara, who sat deep most of the way. Then Adroit, bang along. Behind those next, close call, Time to Admire, Mr. Universe weakening. Bondi Business and None of Your Business back there in company with each other. And Snipper Jet near the tail. Waiting for the numbers here to come through. Race 1 on the card, and it'll be Western Jet number 4, Clint Johnston Porter for Simon Miller. That just gets the verdict over Partey, Willie Pike. And back there, third home, will be White Hot in front of number 9, Kawara. The numbers to the opening event on the card. 4, 6, 10, 9 they will be. 4, 6, 10, 9. And a winning return here by this Russian Revolution 3-year-old Western Jet for Derby Racing and their many partners that are involved. Prepared by Simon Miller, back today having its 4th career run. It opens up its winning account and does a good job here at the 1300 on return, and ridden with great desperation by Clint Johnston Porter, holding Partey at bay just by Playing God out of Disco Metal for Stan Quinlivan. Prepared by Grant and Alana Williams and ridden by Willie Pike, with White Hot by 2 Darn Hot out of Shintamani, the filly in the yard of Dan Ben Pierce for Oakland Park and Partners, and Lucy Fiore there in the saddle. 4, 6 and 10. 4, 6, 10, 9, 4th, a long head 2 3/4. The time still to be confirmed after the opening event on the card. So the market got it right, 350 and 360. The Quinella there, SP with White Hot 750. Race 2, 12:55. A little amendment to the time for the next event on the card, and a field of 8, no changes to come. Let's go back to Lockie down there in the yard, and a very competitive way to start the program.
That it was. We've been treated to some absolute brilliant battles over the last week or so, and that was another one, Darren. But Western Jet gets the job done first up here this afternoon as winning stable foreman Kelly Kinnamont joins you now. Kel, congratulations on the win. How confident were yourself and the team that he'd be able to run a really big race here first up at the 13?
Yeah, he's been really great behind the scenes. It probably didn't work out to plan. We thought he'd probably roll forward on top of the speed, but he jumped a little bit slow. But Clint had a plan B, so that worked out well. Was that nice to see him add another string to his bow? I do recall last preparation where Simon was somewhat convinced that he wasn't actually all that well suited out in front. Yeah, that's true. We just because he, we didn't. He was quite green, so we didn't know what he was doing. We just wanted to say thanks to Derby Racing. We've got a lot of people here from Derby Racing. It was the first yearling that they've bought here, and I just spoke to Simon there. He said Overpass has settled in well over in England, and everything's going well. Straight into the feed bin. It must be satisfying training a winner for Derby Racing, considering the fact that you've hosted them each and every year for the Quokka, and unfortunately they've had you beat in the feature. But it's nice to see them pay you back to some extent now. Yeah, absolutely. It's been crushing most of the time, but I mean, there's so many people out here today. It's so wonderful to have them here in Western Australia. Australia.
The boss is over in Melbourne searching for his next weanling champion. Over the years, who's been your favourite? Whispering Brook, Generosity, the list goes on. Who's been your favourite weanling purchase from the boss?
Well, probably Whispering Brook. She was the first one I really saddled up for Simon, and she won so many races, and I had a lot of faith in her. Yeah, she's probably the best.
Nice way to start the day here. Well done.
Thanks a lot.
There's Kelly Kinnamont, and here's CJP.
Thanks a lot. Catching up with CJP after the win here aboard Western Jet in the opener. Clint, congratulations on the win. That was a bit of a different Western Jet to the one that we saw in his initial campaign of racing. He led the first 2 starts of his racing career. Was it a plan from that wide draw to maybe teach him something different here today, or was it just more a case of him not being able to go with that speed early?
He just didn't begin too well, and I just went straight to plan B and tried to find a backside. And look, I always thought he'd be a better chasing horse. His first ever start, I was out in front, left alone, and he wobbled all over the joint and got himself beat. So I always thought having someone to chase would suit him, and it was good it worked out that way today because we've got to see that side.
Has he given you the impression that he's matured a bit and furnished as a racehorse in his time off?
Actually, no, he's still quite mature and quite green, and still does a lot of things wrong, even just his behaviour behind the gates. He's carrying on like a 2-year-old. So, look, he's still got progression there. It's just a matter of when the penny's going to drop.
Did he have a bit of a float around when he hit the front? Because the horse to your outside did make a really good late charge there under Pike as well.
I think he actually got a stitch, and it was more me getting stuck right in when we made him push through that. So that's good to know.
Congratulations on the win. Good start to the day.
Thank you.
There's Clint Johnson-Porter. He combines with Simon Miller and Western Jet for a great return win for the Derby Racing team.